the most simplest ingredients on the planet. I think I've just mentioned them. Watch how you make this. Easy, 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 easy. This is one for the kids if they're leaving and moving out, or this is one for the elder kids that are going to buy their own home and want a dish. This is something to teach them. This is amazing. So let's make this together. Okay, this is gorgeous. Simple, quick, easy, great for the winter months. Like if you're in the winter months around the world somewhere, this is your gig. Really easy ingredients. I mean, check it out. Small pot. Gungun's behind the camera today. Hello, Gungun.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. So coriander and pieces is something you can cook, Gungun, because you're a bachelor at home. And then I've got the spring onions, which are little wee ones. Okay. Okay, right into here. Really simple, huh? And then the coconut milk into there. And then we definitely want some salt and pepper, because in the building books of flavour, right? This is what's going to pull out flavour. How easy is this? Straight on to the heat. I am going to need a lid because this will bring it to the boil longer. So coconut milk, right? Not coconut cream. And as soon as it comes to the boil, we're going to cook it for about 5 minutes. And then we're going to go to the next step. So, okay, so this has come to the boil, as you can see. It's bubbling away and it's actually bubbled over, which is kind of awesome. And I'm going to cook it for probably 5 minutes boiling, turn it off, let it rest for a minute, and then we're going to blend it straight into here. Now this is a high-speed blender and it can manage heat really well. It does. So, but you want to be mindful of not locking this down. Anything that's hot in a blender, you want to be mindful that you have this air coming through, because once I did this, I was talking to another chef. I was working in a health retreat and I was chatting and it blew up because I'd locked all that heat in. So, I know, right? Good tip. So high speed, I want it to be creamy and smooth. I don't want texture. You can have texture if you like. I don't. I particularly want it to be delicious and creamy and smooth, but you do what you like. Come on, get off, yes. Hot, hot, hot. Plate, plate, plate. Freezes really well, really well. So you don't have to make it all the time, but it's so simple, right? Oh my goodness, it's just, I'm salivating thinking about it. Okay, straight into your bowl. Keep focused on that, Gungun. That looks like a beautiful, glorious situation of epicness. It's hard to explain how beautiful that looks and how this kitchen smells. I've got some spring onions here. I just want to put a few of these little baby spring onions on there because I can and I have them, and I think they look really pretty. On there, and I actually want a little bit of chilli. I know you don't like chili, Gungun, but I just think a little bit goes a long way. In there, and I think I would love nothing more than a little bit of contrast. A little bit of black sesame, just because we can. It just adds a little bit of contrast to everything. We like to dolly things up. Come on, lid. Get off. Just a little drop here and there. I think nothing dramatic. This at a dinner table, if you're having people over, is a wonderful starter. It's really good. Oh man, it is just, I can't explain it. It's beautiful. And this is one way to use these in this glorious soup that I just love, that's so light and tasty. And you're making a square. Take your time with it, you know? Oh my God, it's delicious. So you're gonna take the water and you're gonna put it in here, but And you must strain it, because as I've chopped it with that cleaver, some of the hard shell might have gone into that water and it'll break your teeth. So just remember that, you need to strain it. It takes a lot to cut in half. Anyway, and then you want to get all that flesh out. Like a little bit of work, okay? That's most of it out. And then we're going to wash it. You can see in here all the little bits and pieces. Okay, this is going to go straight into the blender along with our cashews, raw cashews. Cutting it in half, and I'll show you what's in the center. And you want to get out the stuff because it's not fibrous. You want about a tablespoon of that. And then I want some cucumber, and I don't want the seeds in the cucumber at all. Why? Because I just don't want them in there. That's the only reason, really. What you can do with this is you can take it over here, some salt and pepper on the seeds, like this, and have a wee snack. Yum. Cucumber is into here. Okay. I want a little bit of ginger. Start with a little bit, half a teaspoon, yeah? Straight into there. You want a little bit of fresh chili flakes, optional, up to you. I do, I want a little bit of heat. I just put like a quarter of a teaspoon in, like tiny. Around about a cup of water. We want salt and pepper, building blocks of flavour, super, super important. Creaminess is what we're after. We're not after any of that grit. I would like some sprouts on there. I definitely want some avocado. And lastly, I have a little bit of chili oil. Just a homemade job. I just want to put a little few drops. It's a super soup. It is a super soup. It's stunning. I want this to be really icy cold. I want probably, you know, you make it and you decide, do I need more ginger? Do I want my heat? Like, do I want heat in there from the chili? Do I need more zing from the lime? Like, you make it happen. You build it. I have full faith in you creating this to your beautiful, amazing palate. When you have a garden, and if you can stand in your garden and have a look around and there's nothing edible, I would totally encourage you to plant things that you can eat.